When a person internalizes these 7 great qualities of Hashem, and therefore grow his recognition and Hashem's kindness, Yiftach bo, you'll trust Hashem. V'yimaser elav, you submit yourself to Him. What does it mean to submit yourself? It's very hard to submit yourself to Hashem. A person a lot of times submits himself partially to Hashem. I like this part of the Torah, so I'll do that. Another part of the Torah, I'll get there one day. I don't know. I can't submit myself yet to Hashem on that. That's hard. I don't know. I don't feel that one. I feel Mikveh. I feel like wow. I feel empowered afterwards. Davening, I don't know, a bunch of mumbo jumbo words. I don't know. It's a little bit hard to connect to. Rabbi, I love tzedakah. Tzedakah, I'm all for tzedakah. I love giving. It's just I feel this is what the world must exist only through giving. Learning Torah, I don't know, and sitting and opening a book and like focusing, it's like, I don't know, that doesn't really connect to me, Rabbi. I don't know how to do that so much. A person who submits himself to Hashem fully and trusts in Him, if you believe in God's mitzvah of tzedakah, so you got to believe in His other mitzvah of learning Torah as well. You got to accept everything. You can't. Imagine a guy goes in the mikveh, he dips, but he sticks one hand out. It's like he dips, but always one hand out. Did he go in the mikveh? No, he didn't go in the mikveh. It says, Mikveh says in Masechet Yoma, we sing it. There's a song in Lag BaOmer, right? Ma mikveh metar etchem, Kadosh Baruch Hu metar etchem. Hashem. Mikveh says that Mikveh Yisrael is Hashem. Who's the mikveh for Yisrael? It's Hashem. Hashem's our mikveh. But how do you get purified by Hashem? By Hashem the mikveh. This that He's a mikveh for us. You have to be fully inside. You can't be half. You need to die, half in, half out. He said, I'll do some mitzvot. Keep one hand out. One hand will still be like a Gentile, and the other half of my life, I'm a Jew. You can't do that. You can't accept the Torah only halfway. It has to be you throw yourself completely inside. So therefore, he says, why is a person not submitting himself to Hashem? Why does he accept everything? Because he doesn't fully trust Hashem. He thinks this mitzvah is a waste of time. He thinks it's not going to really have benefits. He doesn't think that God who commanded this one really values that this one is important. That's not so important. You don't have to do so much. These are kashrut, Shabbat. If my wife goes to the mikveh, that's it. I think that's good enough. That's called submitting to Hashem. No, they're wrong. You have to do all the mitzvot. And he'll leave the management of his affairs to Hashem. He will say, I don't want to manage my affairs. I'm not a smarty pants. I don't know everything. Hashem will manage my affairs. I'll do ishtadut. Hashem will manage it. And this is a big one. And even if Hashem afflicts him, when you have trust in Hashem, you'll not suspect him of unfairness and judgment. A lot of people are very hurt. They're traumatized from things that happen to them. Why did God do this to me? What did I do wrong to Him? Rabbi, I did a mitzvah. I became more religious, and God smacked me. Why? What did I do to Him? That's it. I give up. I throw everything away. Let's go backtrack 30 steps backwards in spirituality. Why? Because I didn't get what I wanted. It's a big mistake. People think that religion and serving God is like a business deal. Listen, Hashem, I'll pray mincha, I'll learn Torah, and you got to deliver me parnasat tovah. You got to give me refuah shlema. I'm getting an audit by the government right now, or I have this business deal falling through. I asked the rabbi, give me serios and segula parnasa. What do I gotta read for 40 days? Or do I rub my belly saying nishmat kochai? What do I have to do? I'll accept upon myself to do shnai mikra for the next month. That way I'll get what I need from Hashem. The second Hashem gives me that business deal I wanted, that's it. I don't need to do anything else. I go back to my old ways. The person thinks you're like handling a business deal with Hashem. I give you this, you give me that. I give you this, I give you that. And what? That's a big mistake. And when a person does that, now when he sees that Hashem doesn't give him what he wants, doesn't give him what he needs, and he thinks that if he does a certain mitzvah, he's going to get something, and it doesn't deliver, Hashem's not fair. Hashem didn't do his business deal. Hashem is, God forbid, aferist. Hashem doesn't keep his promises. That's it. I don't know. No more business deal with Hashem. That's it. I'm out. I'll go do business with somebody else. I'll forget these mitzvahs. Or Hashem did something bad to him. Hashem made him go through some calamity, through some difficulty in life. So now, Hashem, why'd you do this to me? I'm a good person. I have a good heart. Why'd you? I'm right. You're wrong, Hashem. What is this? And therefore, he judges him. So the person has to give benefit of doubt to a fellow Jew. He has to give benefit of doubt to Kadosh Baruch Hu, how much more so. And why do you think that Hashem is unfair as a judgment? Because you don't trust Him. You You don't really trust him. You say you do, you wear the kippah, you go pray, you say, yeah, I'm a God-fearing Jew, I'm a God-believing Jew, but that's in a very low level. You're not really at the high level where you can really change your emotions. When do you really know Hashem and have emunah? When your emotions follow suit with the emunah you believe in. A lot of people, they're one thing in their brain and another thing in their heart. The biggest disconnect between two things, the biggest distance could become between your heart and your brain. Rabbi, I know I'm not supposed to eat this Danish. I know. But I can't, Rabbi, I can't. I have to eat the Danish. Right? So you see, he knows, but he feels different. So, Rabbi, I believe in Hashem, I really do. So why don't you act like it? I can't. It's hard for me, I can't. I really want to do this, I really want to do that. And Hashem says it's not allowed, so I rather deny that there's such a mitzvah. I'd rather be ignorant. I'd rather not know. It's like the guy got up in the middle of the shir and he said, Rabbi, you're going to talk about the law's interest? Hold on, no. He gets up, he goes by the door. Okay, Rabbi, now you can say the shiur, and he leaves. Because he walked out. He'd rather not know. I don't want to know. Ignorance is not bliss. And the more you learn about Hashem and trust in Him, you'll be able to go and accept all His mitzvot and submit to Him fully. And then you'll be able to be in the mikveh of Hashem, and then you'll become pure. And then you have people asking, Rabbi, I'm learning, I'm praying, I'm not growing. I don't know what is it. I would think I would become more holy. I would want to do more of the right thing. I'm not growing. Why am I not growing? I said, because you're not in the mikveh of Hashem. You're dipping in the way you want to dip. And that's not, Hashem says, this is the formula. You do all the mitzvot, and you have the proper intentions, you're going to grow. It's going to be organic. Organically, you're going to go. But if you're modding your car, right? You take a car, you straight pipe it, you take out this, take out that, put in these rims, take out the transmission, put in a different engine, and then you come crying to the dealership, it broke, fix the warranty. What do you mean? You invalidated the warranty. I'm sorry, my friend. You took out all the original parts and you put it whatever. You did a hopslop how you wanted. So now you deal with it. What do you want from me? I can't give you a warranty on this. So the person has to know with Hashem, the same thing. You can't hopslop and modify Hashem's Torah and say, this is how I want to be Jewish. You have to be a Torah-observant Jew, God-fearing Jew, have emunah, have trust, and learn the Sfarim, and then you'll be able to grow. Why are you not growing? Because you modified everything. There's no warranty on that. So therefore it says, and therefore, if Hashem chooses you to present you with challenges, you'll not be angry over what Hashem chose for you, because you'll realize that Hashem chose this for good. And why? That comes from trusting Hashem, knowing that Hashem does good for you. Like King David said, I will raise up the cup of salvations, in the name of Hashem I will invoke. In the very same chapter, he says, distress and grief I will find, and the name of Hashem I will invoke. So, cup of salvations, I will invoke Hashem's name. Grief and suffering, I will also invoke Hashem's name. Whatever God gives me, I will say, Shem Hashem Ekra. I will call on Hashem's name. I will serve Him. I will love Him. I'll accept it. Because why? With your father, right? You take a nice Sephardic Jew. He sits with his father berates him, his father yells at him, slaps him. And you ask the guy in that moment, why are you sitting here? Run away. Dude, this guy, look how he treats you. He's my father. He's my father. What do you mean? He's my father. If you speak about Hashem like that, so you would also accept what Hashem does. But you don't think Hashem's your father in heaven. That's why you speak out against Him and don't do what He says. Baruch Adonai Olam. Amen.